the Genting Highlands. So my friend called and said, hey, you want to go up into the Genting Highlands with me in my car? And I was like, absolutely, I do. I did a quick Google search before. It's a mountain on the outskirts of KL, about an hour outside the city. And I thought, cool, let's give it a go. I'm currently in the elevator going down to meet my friend in his Porsche. It's a Porsche 718, a yellow Porsche 718. So it took us about an hour to get to the Genting Highlands from downtown KL. The roads on the way to Genting are phenomenal. They're so much better than Ireland. Like, it's crazy. Even the back roads on the way to the mountains are nicer than the roads in Ireland. I don't understand how that's possible, but it is. The one thing that continually amazes me about Malaysia is how many tolls they have. They seem to have a toll bridge or a toll station every couple of kilometers. And as far as I know, they're all independently owned or privately owned or owned by this guy, not that guy, this company, not that company. Everyone's just trying to make some money on toll booths. It seems to be one of those businesses. We went up into the Highlands, and the main attraction of the Highlands is the 7,000 rooms at the top that you can stay in. It's multiple hotels and casinos, and it's basically a massive resort. But the reason we went up was for the roads, not for the gambling or the casinos or the hotels or anything like that. When we got about halfway up, the road was actually blocked by police. They wouldn't allow us to go all the way to the top. So we stopped for breakfast. Oh, do they do drinks? Like a Milo. And saw a bunch of cool cars. We have an Alfa, a Porsche, we have a Lamborghini Gallardo, Carrera, another Carrera, all kinds of modified cars up there just going up for breakfast. It's incredible how different the weather was when we got up there. So in Malaysia on any given day in KL, it's between 30 and 35 degrees. I swear to God, when we got up there, it genuinely felt like it was 15, 20 degrees. There was no humidity. It was like being in a completely different place. It was wild. That really surprised me. That took me back. When we got up there was obviously other car enthusiasts, and so we ran into a couple of guys who also have yellow Porsches. We found a couple of other Porsche guys, also yellow, which is unreal. There's so many cool cars. The Acura NSXs are seriously cool. Like, they're so rare these days. Maybe every 5 years I see one. On that particular day I saw two, which is incredible. Love a Defender 90, man. The only reason I know it's an urban edition is because it has those lights above it. Otherwise, it's just a Defender. That's my buddy, Chua. You can tell he's a car guy because he's taking photos of the car he owns. He's a shy guy, but he's cool. I love Chua. That wing on the back of that Porsche GT3 RS is insane. It's basically a dinner table. I don't know why you would stick that on the back of your car. Downforce, amazing, but you don't need that much downforce. Is a cool car though. In Europe is quite a rare car. I've yet to see one. I've yet to see a single Porsche GT3 RS in Ireland. Oh, he's got an Acaprovic exhaust on the back there. Damn, dude. Nice little Suzuki Swift. Oh, it's the whole Swiss club. Look at the roll cage in that bad boy. God damn. I love the wing on the back. Yeah, that's a cool looking Miata. MX-5, whatever they call it. Oh, we've got a Corolla Cross. Toyota Corolla Cross. Love it. Look at the Type Rs. They're all lined up next to each other.
FK8 Type R.
Look at this thing. I love that. What is that? Oh, it's a Daihatsu.
Local car.
We got a bit thirsty from racing up and down the mountain, so we decided to stop for coffee. The building that we stopped in is the same building that I saw on the way up, where I said, oh, is that abandoned? That building looks abandoned. It's not abandoned, it's still under construction. This place is unreal, and they're building that.
Yeah,
They're building a, what is it, a hotel or apartments?
Apartment. You want a holiday house?
I could be tempted, man. I could be tempted. Ooh, look at that. That is sick. I guess that's what it'll look like when it's finished.
We are at this area.
You can see the various apartment types that they have as you walk through to the coffee shop. They have a lot of show homes there basically that you can look at. Or they have a few different versions of the show home that you can look at to see if you're interested in living in the Genting Highlands. No idea how much it costs. None whatsoever. Expensive for sure. This Suzuki Swift made my ears ring. It was so loud. Oh my God. Right. So loud. The video doesn't even do it justice. This car was incredibly loud. Side tangent here. When I was younger, I used to think having a car with a loud exhaust was awesome. So I used to cut the exhaust off all my cars. Now, as a 30-something-year-old man, it's really annoying and it does nothing other than annoy everyone else around you. And it gives you this drumming sound in your car that is so annoying. Ooh. It sucks. I don't know why you would do it. It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make your car any faster. Utterly pointless. The Mercedes EQS Club was there as well. Shout out to the Mercedes EQS Club. While everyone else stopped for coffees, they stopped for a charge. I saw this abandoned, what looks like a Proton. Now, I don't know Malaysian cars very well, but it's a lot older than I am, presumably. I bet that's been there for 10 years. GT4 RS, they've moved on. Who knew there was a GT4 RS as well? So at this point, my buddy says to me, hey Marcus.
Can you drive manual? You want to try later? You can drive my car, don't worry.
I'm not gonna say no. So I took the opportunity to jump in and drive his car. Now, it had been a while since I drove manual, so it took me a little bit of time to get used to the clutch, but I basically drove it like I stole it. The moment I got the handle of the gearbox, I drove it like I stole it. I don't think he was expecting when he said drive it, you know, whatever his words were, something like drive it how you want, that he actually expected me to foot it and start weaving in and out of traffic. It's been a while since I've driven.
No problem, just drive it the way you like it. Don't worry about that.
I don't think he was expecting that, but he was such a good sport about it. That was great. He actually was so cool about it. He's such a nice guy. And so we drove up to the top, halfway up. Again, like I said, the road was blocked about halfway. So unless you had a reservation to go up to the resorts, you couldn't go any higher. So when we got to the area where you then continue up, we had to turn around and go back down because the police were unfortunately checking everyone and stopping people who weren't allowed to go beyond that point. So made a quick U-turn. And at this point, I feel the car, I get it. You know, nice car, let's give it a bit. Having lived in Dubai before, my driving style is a little bit more aggressive than usuals. And in Malaysia, you kind of need to drive like that because everyone's all over the road at any time. So I just went up into this guy's ass, forced him out of the road so I can continue down. And then I just whoosh, 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 my way through traffic. Sorry, it's just Dubai style of driving. Just like force people out the way. And I said to my buddy, I said, listen, I have no idea how much longer I can drive down this road for before we end up on the highway or wherever, so you let me know when you should take back over. He says to me, hey, pull over, bud. And then that was it. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was great. I got probably a solid 15 minutes of seat time. I said before that the tolls are like privately owned. I don't know who owns the tolls, truthfully. All I know is there's a load of them. Why is there so many tolls? The interior of his Porsche is great, super comfortable. I mean, we spent 3 hours in the car probably. Loved it, no issues. That was basically my trip to the Genting Highlands.
Can you give me something to sedate my worried mind? Put me down to sleep so I can drift away a while. Give me something now so I can feel the pain again. 'Cause I can bear the thought of lingering in the air.
Aside from Jebel Jais in the UAE, that was one of the nicest places I've driven a car. Roads were great, the view is great, the weather was great, everything about Genting is awesome. The only thing is you should go early in the morning because otherwise it gets really, really busy, and then it's not a fun drive because everyone's everywhere. And we're back. That was unreal. He's now leaving in the Porsche. God, that car is so much fun to drive. Thank you, Guy. Appreciate you very much for that. So that was my day at the Genting Highlands. Fairly awesome, I would say. It's a convertible Mini.
Yeah, convertible.
I love the rims on the BBSs.
BBS.
Nice.